Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. Thank you for joining me. And if it's your first time, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. I am just bringing you a little bit of a hodgepodge of drugstore items, high-end and low-end, that I received over the last couple of, well, no, that's not true. I would say over the last month and a half-ish. And they're things that I came upon by accident or things that I was intentionally purchasing. And like I said, it's low end and high end. It's just whatever it is that I picked up from Shoppers Drug Mart. And I think I'm going to go from cheapest to most expensive. And actually, when I say Shoppers Drug Mart, a couple things I did pick up from Superstore, which is the same company. It just sometimes there are deals in that store that I like to take advantage of. So if you're interested to see what it is that I got, then stick around. All right, we're gonna get started, but I do want to say if you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. Now on to the stuff. So if you have watched a few of my videos, you will know that I am insanely cheap. If there's a way to get something cheaper, then I will get it cheaper. And it's not by doing anything that is not okay or kind of off color, never like that. But I do look for deals. And this one was one that I could not pass up. So I have purchased a couple of Joe Fresh, these are the two, Joe Fresh nail polishes. Now in one video that I had, I was apologizing because this one I had put on and it had peeled on me, and I realized that for these nail polishes, which I paid less than $2 each, I do need a base. So I will be picking up a base. Somehow the nail polish, this one was just peeling right off. So I just need to put a barrier between my natural nail and the nail polish. But I like the mint green. I think it's really cool. It's called Mojito Mix, which is a nice color. And then this other one is a really dark one called Black Cherry. That makes sense. So I think that's a great color for winter. And my Sally Hansen Quick Dry nail polish in this color is almost gone. So I thought I would try this because they were on clearance, and you know, $1.94 per nail polish. I could not turn it down. So, and that brings my whole collection, I think, to a total of 6 colors. So I don't exactly go crazy on nail polish. Next up, another mundane item, and that is wax strips. I don't think I've mentioned necessarily that much on my channel about wax strips, but I do use wax strips. I have mentioned that I wax my legs, and I also do wax the peach fuzz on my face because it drives me crazy, and other areas of the body that I will not go into. But yeah, I use a lot of wax strips, a lot. They last me quite a bit because you can, like if you're waxing your legs or something, you can reuse the same strips a number of times before it stops having the tackiness required to grip the hair. But this one, I just picked whichever one was the cheapest. I've never tried the Life brand, and it says it's got 20 wax strips and some wipes as well, which is nice because it gets the wax off. And I have used, so I've never purchased, but I have used 2 of these already. This is the oldest of the bunch of purchases that I had, so I started using it already. Next up is a product that I had purchased. If you saw the video where I ranted about the NYX brow pencil, micro brow pencil, this was the result of that experience where I keep jamming the pencil end into the spoolie cap and it messes up the pencil. I'll link that video up here because yeah, up here. Why am I having trouble remembering which side it's on? I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Anyway, I ended up buying this mini. I got it for 30% off, so it was 12 bucks or so. And it's only the 0.04 grams. So it's the half size of the full, which I think is 32. Or yeah, I think it's 32. Anyway, I was happy to get this one because it doesn't have a spoolie end, and I have lots of spoolies. I just wanted a break from the microbrow because I was just annoyed with how much I had messed up the pencil end from constantly putting it in the wrong end. And I'm going to put a color marker on the other end, the spoolie end, to make sure I don't put the cap on the longer end and jam. Anyway, long story short, this was a frustration buy, but at least I got it 30% off. And here is what the Benefit Precisely My Brow Mini looks like. So it is the same top, but it does not have a spoolie at the bottom. And it is the same kind of roll up that you see in the NYX Micro Brow or the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's the same kind of idea, but as you can see, I cannot possibly jam the wrong cover onto the pencil end. So almost dropped it. Very happy to have this little guy. And that, Precisely My Brow, and I got, if you're curious, I got the shade, I think I got 3.5. I got 3. I was considering 3.5, but I ended up getting 3. Now, that pencil was a way for me to get to $75 to get 33% off. And what drove that purchase of $75 is this puppy. Now, this was $58 Canadian, but then take a third off that. So for ease of doing this, let's take 20 bucks off. So it was $39 for 5 Smashbox. So if you go with the easy 40 or 30, let's go 35, and you would end up at 7. So this is about $8 per lipstick. These are all full size. The regular price for these is $28 a piece. I got 2 metallics and I got 3 mattes. And if you look at it, they're all colors that are very flattering and that I would really like. And there was no overlap between the ones that are in here and the ones that I already own, which you can see right behind me, right here. So I own these 3, and then these guys were absolutely complementary colors. So given it was around my birthday, I just went for it. And Smashbox Always On are my absolute favorite lipsticks. So I'm going to swatch them for you. And I know that set at Shoppers is still available as of last time that I checked. So let me just swatch them all, and then we'll take a look at them. Okay, so here we go. The first one is Fair Game, and it's this one right here, Fair Game. It's a beautiful kind of a beigey nude. I love it. The next one is Spoiler Alert, and I love this color. This is a color I almost got, this kind of plummy mauve one. I almost bought that color, so I'm so happy that I didn't. I had picked something else, and then I was able to get it as part of this kit. The next one is Steppin' Out, which is this one, a kind of a brownish rosy nude. I think that's also very pretty. And then we get into the metallics. And so the first one is called Rust Fund, which is a kind of a fun color. Now this is probably the one that I don't know quite as much if I'm going to get that much wear out of it. But if I'm wearing a peachy look, that might look kind of nice. Definitely into the kind of blazy orange color. That would look, actually, I take that back. That's going to look really good with the Naked Heat. That's what I'm going to wear it with. And this last one, which I have worn in a video already, and again, the names are so good. This is called Bold Giver. Or, sorry, Bold Digger is what it's called. And so this is the color. There we go. I think that color is just awesome, and I had it on my lips, and I really, really liked it. So that is the set that I got for my birthday, but I'm going to be uploading another video that has the thing that I bought that I've been coveting for a really long time, and that came on sale for my birthday. So that is going to be a video on its own, it is colossal, and I wanted to make sure to give it the proper attention. So wait to see this. I'll call it the birthday video or something so that you can see what it is that I got. A couple of other things. Now that's like the main item, but I've got a couple of other things, 2 more, and one of them is pretty cool. So let's take a look at it. The first one is this Argan Oil penetrating oil. I had put down in one of my empties videos of recent that I had gone through this, and I bought another one. It was great, a great sale, 30% off, and it was a reasonable price to begin with, and so I bought myself another bottle. These oils last me for, I'm just gonna say years, but not, for a very long time. So for $8 minus 30%, like it's a no-brainer to buy the Morocco penetrating oil, because it just smooths the hair, it just takes care of frizz, and it's so affordable. I don't know why I would not be buying it. And finally, with Halloween coming up, I was concerned about waiting too long to get this item and having it be out of stock. So this is actually something that I purchased from Amazon, but I have just a couple of items from Amazon. Tweezers always work to get these boxes open. Okay. So this is, I mean, I will definitely also use it for makeup looks, but the #1 reason that I got it is Halloween. And it's called the iMagic Professional Cosmetics 12 Colors Face and Body Paint. And this is what it looks like. So sorry about the glare. So nice shades, and it is very reminiscent of the Makeup Forever palette that sells for $80 to $100 Canadian. And this was $27 plus free shipping. So I decided to try this palette and see how it goes and go from there. So if it makes sense for me to go and try the higher end brand, no problem. But for me to play with, I was okay with taking a gamble with $27 as opposed to going for the expensive one. Now I realize this is a dupe, but this is more play makeup, and I'm not worried about going after Makeup Forever. Now, if this was makeup that I would be wearing every day intensely, I would go for what I would consider the better quality product, and the product that's been backed by a lot of a very good reputation. But like I said, for trying out even cream makeup that I don't wear all that much on the eye and the face, this is going to be, except for Halloween, I think this is going to be just a great addition to what I have. And definitely some of the blue colors. I'm planning on doing an avatar look for Halloween. So these colors, at least 3 or 4 of them, I know I'm going to be using and trying out. So really excited about this one. And finally, one other item that I'm going to be introducing into its own video is another one of these stands that I use to display and categorize my makeup collection. So you'll see a couple. I have a couple up here, and then I have one down here for lip products, and this is the last one that I need to store all of my makeup. What I want to do is I want to be able to see everything that I have in my makeup collection at a glance. I don't want anything hidden in drawers. So this is all I needed to kind of complete that. So I'm going to have a separate video on setting up, doing the final setup. I had a bit of an intro video on setting up my space to bring me joy. And this, after filming that video, I used to have the face palettes here, and I decided to put my lipsticks. I'll get into more detail in that video, but I realized that that also meant that I put out a wish during that video that I wanted to get another one of these organizing trays that are called, what are they called? They're actually for nail care organizer, but they work fantastic for palettes. I'll have the link to that product down below. I realized I wanted another one, and I just went and got it. I knew I was going to go for that Halloween makeup, so it made sense to get that tray because I got the free shipping with the 2, and those are 2 items that I wanted. So it all just seemed to make a whole lot of sense to me. So that is it for the drugstore / miscellaneous haul. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're curious, I have a couple more videos. I have one for things that I got at Sephora, and then that, like I said, that really significant item that it's making my year. How about that? If you're curious about that, that will be coming up in the next number of days. If you're wondering about the look that I'm wearing, it will be completely listed in the description box. It is the Jaclyn Hill palette, the first collab, and I have ABH on my lips. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.